Hey YouTube, it's Generico here with another video. This is a PWG, my first PWG review. PWG Steen Wolf. We got Kevin Steen on the cover with the wolf thing. I guess it's supposed to be like Teen Wolf, but PWG likes to make clever names, and funnier names they do with stuff. But from October 22nd, 2011, here in the background, I'm trying to watch some Total Divas, but I wanted to get this review out while it's still fresh in my mind. I watched this yesterday with Random Notary 1043. We did a review on the Breaking Kayfabe TV channel, but here's the side, pretty much the same thing as right there, regular PWG logo, and it's this normal skinny. They started doing this skinny thing, I don't know how long ago, but yeah, not the biggest fan, but still pretty cool. But I don't like how they high spots did this. Like, it just pops right out because they sent me a broken case and I can't return it because I've already opened it. So, warning, if you buy from high spots, it could screw you over. But I got this for like $10. It was well worth it. But I got Kevin Steen and Generico on the cover. Here's the back. You got Generico with his finger up and the moon. Here's the back. High spots, PWG. I guess a snap thing to see about it, I guess. I don't know. On October 22nd, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla held one of the most historic events in company. Nay. I don't get that part. Company, nay. Random WWE 1043 explained it like, saying like, never mind, or something like that. Professional wrestling history. It says, whatever, it's like one of the most historic events in company. Nah. Maybe he says nah. Said nay, I don't know. And then they say in pro wrestling history in Reseda, California, now you have the chance to own a piece of history with Steen Wolf on DVD, featuring 8 huge matches, including the first ever ladder match between bitter enemies, Mr. Wrestling Kevin Steen and El Generico, with the World Heavyweight or the World Championship title on the line. And if that wasn't enough, how about the mind-blowing return of Super Dragon? Steen Wolf is truly the can't-miss event of the year, so do yourself a favor, stop reading this and buy the DVD immediately. Heck, I already have it. Alright, let's get started. This had starting match, six-person tag team match. Pretty Peter Avalon, Freddie Bravo, and Ray Rosas versus Famous B, Chris Cadillac, and Candice LeRae. It was 3 dudes versus 2 dudes and a chick. I didn't know what to expect. It turned out the first minute or two was sort of confusing. They were all beating up on the chick, and they weren't going easy on her, and that she wasn't going easy on them. But there was some awesome moves and stuff doing in here. But at the end, Famous B did a Swanton Bomb, and Chris Cadillac did a 5-star frog splash. Hit a frog splash, and they got the pinfall. Not too familiar with the names because this is my first PWG show. But next was, it was like, didn't say on the back, but it was TJ Perkins or Manic and TNA versus Rocky Romero. Good match, but well, yeah, the first match I'm gonna give it a 4. The next match, TJ Perkins versus Rocky Romero. TJ Perkins, it went back and forth, lots of good kicks and high flying moves. This show is nothing but high flying moves, kicks, and crazy spots on like the apron, and it was just great. I'm going to go ahead and say that, but the end of the TJ Perkins and Rocky Romero, TJ Perkins ended up getting Rocky Romero in a not shooting star press, but sharpshooter, and made him tap out. I'm going to give that match a 3.5. The next match I'm pretty sure was the Rockness Monsters versus the Fightin' Taylor Boys, and I'm pretty sure the Rockness Monsters won. I'm not too familiar with the people yet, but I think I might start getting some of these. These are not really expensive, but compared to the DVDs I have, I've got most of mine for about under $3. So yeah, and this was about $10, but I'm willing to get some more because this was very good wrestling and very entertaining. There was no dull moment in the show. just great. This match wasn't the best of the show. Probably say it was not really worst, but it wasn't bad. But I'm just saying it's like the worst one of the show. It's not really worse in a bad way. It's just like the least exciting of all. And yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Next match, Willie Mack versus Davey Richards. This was a good match. I didn't expect Willie Mack. He sort of looks like a bigger guy. I didn't think he'd be able to keep up with Davey Richards, but he did. It was great. Back and forth, back and forth. And then one part of the match, Davey Richards threw Willie Mack into the ring rope or the apron, and it sounded like he snapped his back, but it was him hitting the rope, and it popped the rope off like one of them, and it was loose throughout the match and a few more matches. And then the next match was the Dynasty versus Los Luchas. Good match. I'm not for sure who won that one either. Sorry about that. But yeah, can't really wait. I think it was Scorpio Sky, yeah, and Joey Ryan, the Dynasty. I think they won, but a good match. Willie Mack and Dave Richards are gonna give it a 4.5. Lucis versus the Dynasty, 4, and then the next match, Ricochet versus Chuck Taylor. This match was awesome, and especially the ending. Ricochet did a 630 splash. It was like 420 or 450 splash, but a little more. It was awesome. And then there was this one part where Ricochet was doing this move, and Chuck Taylor was like screaming, not like ah, but he was like making these like loud chickens squeal noises. It was so funny. And yeah, and then the a good match. Let me give it 4.5. Next match, I think I'm gonna start rating out of 5. Yeah, I think there's not a lot more people do it out of 5, so I'm probably just gonna start doing it out of 5. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Tag Team Championship match: Young Bucks versus Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. Match went back and forth, back and forth. Good match, but Young Bucks ended up doing their tag team move and getting the win. It's called like More Bang for Your Buck or something like that. Good match. I'm gonna give that one a 5 out of 5. It was really good. And I think there was one more match, just a second, but I'm not for sure. I'm pretty sure there was one more match. But this was really good back and forth stuff. This whole show is pretty much all going back and forth and really good action. Lots of just you need to get this DVD right now, and I'm not even finished with the review yet. That's how good it is. And trying to see real quick if there's any more matches. All right, no, there wasn't. But yeah. Definitely get good match. And the next match is stole the show match of the night right here. Kevin Steen, the world champion, versus El Generico in a ladder match. Me and RW were watching this. It was going back and forth. And we were like feeling bad for El Generico. He was taking so many bumps on his back, and it was just killing his back. His back looked like Tommy Dreamer's back when he was taking the kendo stick shots from Sandman. It was welts and blood, and they broke 2 ladders, and one part where Kevin Steen was trying to use one of the broken ladders to go up it, like he was climbing up it and like just bent because it was like snapped in half or whatever. It was just crazy. And there was this one part where El Generico did like a sunset flip powerbomb, and Kevin Steen hit his head on the back of a ladder. And this stuff, the people weren't blocking or nothing. When they were hitting their face, it looked like they were straight up hitting their face. They weren't covering their face or anything. All of these matches, this was hard hitting, kicking, flying, and just great stuff. And then when Kevin Steen was almost there, the Young Bucks came out and killed him. They used a chair and like crushed his knee. They did like a concerto to his knee. And after that, El Generico went up, climbed the ladder, tried to get the belt down, and he yanked the vent down. It like pulled the vent out of the ceiling, and like the vent, like where Dusty or whatever dust went out, and the thing fell and hit him in the head, and the ref had to help yank and get the thing off, and it was funny. And one of the part, like the announcer guy, he was just really into it. He was like, "In the match now, in the match now. Generico has had enough." And the one part, he was like, "Oh my fucking god, oh my fucking god." It was crazy. And he was emotionally involved in the match, like me and RW was for this match. This was phenomenal. Definitely get it just for this match. You just need to go get this DVD right now for this match. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 5. It was just great. Overall, this show was nothing but good stuff. No really dull moments of the whole show. And oh yeah, I forgot to show the disc. Here's the disc. It says 127, so I'm assuming that's the 127th show or DVD. I'm not for sure because I'm not too familiar with the PWG DVDs. But good stuff. Overall, I'm gonna give the show a 9.75. It was just awesome. You should definitely go get it right now if you can. High Spots, maybe even eBay. Alright, I forgot. I cut out. I just cut out the end of what I just did. I forgot. Super Dragon returned. And I even said it. But I forgot to say at the end, after El Generico won, the Young Bucks attacked him too. And then they attacked Kevin Steen some more. They were beating on him, saying he needs it. They said he needs a partner for the next show or whatever. Lights go out when they're beating up on him, and Super Dragon comes out and just starts beating him up. When the lights come back on, you see him pulling their arms back, and he does that thing where he like pulls his arms back and like stomps their head onto the mat. It was crazy. He cleared house, and Kevin Steen got up and he was like, "I found a partner," and that was it. But yeah, that's about it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.